Jackie Chandler's back, or Jackie Chan is back in the studio. You do all your own stunts, I understand.
Yeah.
Talking Geo-Sierra, geotourism. What is geotourism? You got to figure there's people out there have never heard of it.
Well, it's a National Geographic's prescription for destination stewardship. So
is it a doctor's prescription? What kind of prescription?
It is like a doctor's prescription because the first rule is do no harm. National Geographic traveled the world and has found out that a lot of destinations are losing their unique characteristics because they're either being trampled to death or they're being turned into sameness. They're starting to look the same cookie cutter look. And so it's an idea of how can a destination work with the visitor to help sustain and enhance what is unique about the place, the culture, the heritage, the environment, the aesthetics, and the local well-being. This is community driven. The community decides based on what they value, what we love, what we don't want to lose, and one thing we might be willing to do to keep the money in the area and sustain what is special about our place.
And so, how does someone go about nominating whatever their favorite component of Lake Tahoe is?
Well, there's the first step in creating a sustainable geotourism program is to identify what we have. So we do want people to nominate assets, things that are anything from an activity, an event, a site, a place.
So you're talking skiing, biking, and then maybe combined with the entertainment of Shakespeare and the comedy club, that kind of thing.
Right. All the things that are special about Tahoe and this area, El Dorado County. So what is special here and how can we host it in a way that the visitor understands why it's special and why they want to take steps to be stewards along with us. So we have to host the sense of stewardship, like if this is a sensitive area that has, that's a beautiful wildflower area that would be great for hiking and photography, how can we host it in a way that people understand and appreciate, wow, this is awesome and I can take these pictures, but at the same time I want to make sure I don't harm it.
Right.
And how do we set up, maybe it means more local paid guide services to help people go to places that are considered sensitive, but they're also fabulous. And so people get a high touch, but a low impact experience. They become connected to the place and they feel like they care about it. So they'll want to do it. Ideas like Snapshot Day, for instance, where we go out and take measurements and water samples of the 63 creeks that go into Lake Tahoe. Now currently that's a volunteer situation where people look for locals to volunteer to go out and get these little kits, but it's a great family activity. I mean, I did it with my daughter and I thought, boy, if I was a visitor, I would have paid to have been a part of this. Well, it turns out some of the hotels like the Hyatt up in the north, their guests are now asking, are there things that we can do? We understand that there's a lot of restoration going on here. How can we help? I mean, it's a national treasure. So it's the visitors, there's 3 million of them, 60,000 of us together working in a stewardship way. We can really sustain and enhance what we love about this place.
And where do people get all this information?
TahoeChamber.org is where you can, there's a little portal, it says El Dorado Nomination Portal, and you click on that, and the questions are pretty specific about understanding the asset you're nominating in terms of what's the story, why is it special to you, what does it do and mean to have this in Tahoe, and how can the visitor enjoy it without harming it.
And the website one more time, I think we had that up on the screen.
It's TahoeChamber.org, and there's a little portal, El Dorado.
Cool.
Nomination, and we're also providing workshops, public workshops that we're having. You can check the website for that. There's one coming up the 21st, there's another one on the 27th. They're going to be ongoing throughout the county, both on the east side where the lake is and then on the west side where Coloma and Camino.
Well, you're in Lake Tahoe local.
I'm a Lake Tahoe
what's your plan for today? What are you going to do? How are you going to take advantage of Lake Tahoe?
I'm actually going to bike around South Shore. I'm going to explore all the bike paths around South Shore, and I'm going to pass out flyers.
Right on.
For the workshop. Or flowers.
Because you live in Incline, so you're going to come down here and check out what South Lake has a little bit.
So I've been spending a lot of time in El Dorado County.
And how are you finding out? Well, how do you know where to go? I mean, you're coming.
You're right. I'm like a local visitor, so I'm coming down here, and it's not clear where to go. So I'm going to get on the bike path and move around. And I find when I get on the land and touch the land and get out of my car, that's when I really start to build that personal practice with the land. So
you're absolutely
I feel connected.
Jackie Chandler, Geo-Sierra, thanks for coming in bright and early. And thanks for spending a little time down in South Lake this morning.
Well, you know, I like your hood down here.
We'll be right back with more of Tahoe Today.